In a recent class I taught, I had a few of the guys asking quite a bit about first aid kits, and I've had a few people on the boards ask about them. I'll go over the one that I carry with me 90% of the time. Start off with, I carry it on my Condor. The way it's denoted is I have obviously a patch on there that has the red cross, and then I also have a piece of red 550 cord on here to denote first aid. A recent addition to this is this slick little Velcro deal. I can't remember the name of it. I'm probably not a very good spokesman, but it's just molly straps attached with two deals of Velcro. But be mindful, always put this strap on it or it will fall off. Alright, this is a FR1. Once again, I think it's a very solid piece of equipment. Thing I really like about it is you can hang it on your pack, you can open it up, and it comes out like a little tray. Pretty slick. Right on top of my kit, I always have gloves. Protect yourself and protect others from anything you might have. We don't need to be swapping diseases out there. Not a good idea. I try to get everything latex free, number one, because my kids have allergies, one of them does, and some other people might have allergies. So I want to keep those latex free. Here's the cat tourniquet. A big blood issue item. I don't 100% think I'm going to have to use this, but if I do, we work with axes a lot out in the field. You could end up cutting yourself pretty nasty. Tourniquet's a good thing to have. I'm not going to go over how to apply all this type of stuff. Tums, I always carry Tums. I got bad guts. That speaks for itself. Sudafed works for me for allergies and for just nasal congestion, so I carry a little Sudafed in there. Sunscreen, this is SPF 55. It's the real deal, the big stuff. Working down to the bottom here, triangular bandages or military cravats. Love them. You can use them a multitude of different things. On the back of these, if you can see, it even shows some of the things you can use it for. It's one of my favorite things to use for upper arm injuries, sling and swath. You can also use it for padding splints if you have lower extremities, or for tying the two legs together for an anatomical splint. So they're a very good multi-purpose item to have. I like them a lot. I carry several of them in several kits. I also have just some quality tape to help with my bandaging. A little bit of gauze, roller gauze. And then I'm almost out of these, but they're really slick. They're a little, they're a soap, and I think Sea to Summit makes them too. But it's just a real thin wafer, and it's soap. It foams up like soap and everything. It's pretty slick. But I'm about out of those. I need to get some more. A couple of 2x2s for real quick, just sopping stuff up. These deals here, this is Masticol. It's an adhesive that you put not in the wound, but you put it on the outside of the wound, and it helps steri strips stick a lot better. A doctor friend of mine introduced me to this. It is the bomb. It is awesome stuff to make steri strips stick. I had a cut on my foot on a bad spot. First time I ever cut myself with an axe in 20 years of axe use, and we used this, I should say he used this, to make those steri strips stick. They stayed on for 4 days with showers and everything. Great, great item. I'm honestly, I don't know if you can get those, but you might have to get a hold of your doctor to get you some of those. In here, great big emergency bandage. This is like it's called a hemorrhage control compressing bandage, trauma wound dressing, military issue, big blood, big mess, needs a big bandage. So that's what that's in there for. Day-to-day steri strips, once again, in conjunction with this glue, just phenomenal stuff. Vaseline petroleum pad, we can use these for an occlusive dressing, for penetrating chest wounds, stuff like that. The Vaseline is obviously, you can use it for chapped lips, you can use it for all kinds of different stuff. you can use it for starting fires if you have to. So it's another multi-purpose item. And then something that I have, these are kind of the stuff that I use more and more. More steri strips. You can tell I'm a big steri strip fan. In here, Band-Aids and triple antibiotic ointment, and some butterfly bandages also. Now, I don't buy the cheap bandages, Band-Aids, because they're not worth it. I do keep latex-free ones in here, but these waterproof Band-Aid ones, they really seriously are waterproof, and they stick like nobody's business. They're phenomenal. A great piece of first aid stuff to have. And then last but not least, 4x4s. Great for just sopping up blood, keeping stuff sterile. You'll use a ton of these at any time. So you can see this isn't like an all-inclusive super high-speed kit, but it's got pretty much everything you need. And oh, I think there's one more thing in here. Yeah, there's little container, ibuprofen, anti-inflammatory, works real well. The big thing with wounds and stuff, guys, is flush the heck out of them, clean them up good, and put a nice, clean, dry dressing on it. Don't stitch it in the field. All you're doing is contaminating it. I've been a paramedic for 15 years. I can honestly say there's only been a few wounds that I've seen, and that includes gunshot wounds, stabbings, all kinds of other stuff that really had to have stitches to make them stop bleeding. Don't cauterize stuff in the field with gunpowder. It's not a good idea. Just stick with clean, dry dressings, direct pressure, and that'll take care of 90% of your problems. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.